just can't stand all these taxes the king is burdening us with. All we do is pay taxes for England's wars. The king doesn't even pay attention to us anymore. That's so true. We are being taxed and aren't getting any representation in England. This is completely against all the natural rights of citizens. We are still subject to all the laws of the king, but we have no say in what those laws are. This newest tax, what is it? I can't even keep up with them anymore. Oh, you must be talking about the Tea Act of 1773, the newest and brightest idea handed down to us from the Crown. Oh yes, the Tea Act. So now we can only buy tea from East India Company. They charge such ridiculous prices just because they're protected by the Crown. You know what we should be doing about this? Stop buying tea? No way! I love tea. We just need to send the Crown a clear message that we will not live with all these taxes without some representation in England. So what do you suggest? A tea party. Susan, what's going on down in the harbor today? Oh, haven't you heard, Mary? Some of the Sons of Liberty had the idea to protest the East India Company's monopoly on tea. Is that so? How do they plan on protesting a company that's protected by the Crown? Well, it's actually quite interesting. They are throwing all of the chests of tea on the ships into the harbor. That certainly is interesting. I wonder what England is going to do to us because of all these protests and rebels. What did you say those rebels were called? Well, here in Boston, the major groups moving against the government are the Sons of Liberty and the Daughters of Liberty. They have been working together to spread the ideas of resistance against a government that is not representing us colonists. Sounds very dangerous, especially with all the redcoat soldiers around. They must be really careful about where they meet and who they let into their meetings. It is very dangerous. I will tell you, Mary, I am a patriot. I'm tired of all the taxes and having to house British soldiers in my house and not receiving any representation in England. Really? I don't think I want to take a side. I'm frustrated also, Susan, but I'm afraid of the soldiers. What about the rest of your family? How do they feel about the ideas of revolution? The rest of my family? That is a difficult answer. My husband and I are both supporters of the revolution, or patriots. My son, however, he still supports the Crown. So your son supports the king, but you support the revolution. That must be very strange at the dinner table. Yes, it is. As a loyalist, he still feels like the colonies should be loyal to our mother country. Have you talked to him about why he is a loyalist, rather than supporting the revolution like you? We have, briefly. He does not like the unfair taxes or the laws, but he does not think that the revolution is the way to deal with this problem. I, on the other hand, think that a separation from England is just what we need. In the end, the patriots wrote a letter to the King of England stating how they felt about how their natural rights had been violated, and a list of other complaints the colonists had against their king. The patriots called this letter the Declaration of Independence, because that is exactly what it was. It was a statement to the king saying that the patriots were declaring themselves the United States of America and leaving England's rule. With this letter, the American Revolution had begun.